Okay guys, so I'm doing shrimp scampi and I'm using a Chef Ramsay recipe kind of loosely because he uses shallots and all type of stuff, zest of lemon. I don't have any lemon to zest. I just had a little bit to rinse the shrimp off the way we do it. But so far this is looking good. We're going to serve it with white rice. So let's get into how we make this dish. You're watching the Bare Pantry Show. My name is Barbara, and for over a decade I've been teaching viewers and subscribers how to cook authentic dishes from my home country of Belize and many other delicious dishes from basic ingredients.
You're watching the Bare Pantry Show.
It is so hot inside right now guys, so I decided to come outside to cool down for a bit, and I want to tell you exactly what I did to make this dish. Now Chef Ramsay did this in 10 minutes or less. Let's see what we can do. So first of all, I'm using a brand new skillet that nobody knows that I'm using, because if the family knows that I'm using this skillet, they're gonna start using it and mess it up. All right, so I use it, clean it, and put it back. So brand new skillet. So I put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in the pan, moved it around, and then now I'm putting half of a large yellow onion that I've peeled and sliced. Gone are the days of eating aimlessly while pacifying myself with food. Many of my subscribers, followers, friends, and family ask, what's the secret to your weight loss success and getting your sexy back? And to that, I'm always happy to share with them that I'm eating from a healthy, balanced plate. Look at the difference it's made. I've lost that quarantine 15 plus 15 more. Because so many people have asked me how to eat healthy while still enjoying regular foods, I decided to write this Healthy Selfie ebook. This 18-page digital book is chocked full of information that I've gleaned over 16 weeks of classes from my healthcare provider and tricks and tips I've learned over the past 30 years of learning about food. Don't let fear stop you from getting started. Invest in your health by purchasing this ebook now while it's on sale. The change you desire is literally at your fingertips. Join me in becoming our healthy selfie. And I'm cooking it on medium heat because I don't want the onion to burn. On my cutting board I have cherry tomatoes, garlic, and fresh basil. All right, let me go ahead and season the onion with salt and black pepper, and then some chili. The chef used red pepper flakes, but I don't like that, so I put chili powder instead. And you want to go ahead and put the oil as needed so that the onion and the stuff in the pan won't burn. All right, just kind of stir it around. You know, the chef will take the pan and just kind of flip everything. I can't do that. So let me go ahead and put the garlic, and I've grated the garlic to kind of puree it, so I didn't have to chop it. It was easier to do. Just stir it up again, add a little bit more oil, and we're supposed to use stock, but I didn't have any, so I'm going to use water. So let me go ahead and put the tomatoes. This is 6 or 7 cherry tomatoes that I've cut in half. So it's not taking too long to get this done. The white rice is cooking in the rice cooker. I'm using white cooking wine, but he used white wine. Tell me below if there's a difference, because I don't know. So I'm deglazing the pan, then I've added the basil. Now add a little bit of the water that's supposed to be stock. And I'm going to take it off the heat now and set it on the other side of the stove, because now I'm going to take care of the shrimp. So I put a little bit of the olive oil to get the pan hot while I take care of the shrimp. This is half of a lemon that I had left. You know, Belizeans will put lemon, lime, or vinegar on meats. So I rinsed it. Now I'm putting some salt and black pepper. Don't put too much salt because the shrimp is already salty, okay? Alright, so the pan is ready for me. I'm going to lay the shrimp clockwise. Well, Joe is showing you the sauce again because he thinks it's so beautiful. So I'm going to lay the shrimp clockwise. Now, I've never done this before where you cook the shrimp separate like this, but I think it's going to be really good. Now, it's not going to really work for clockwise because the pan is so big that I'm going to have to start filling in the gap in the middle in a little while, and I'm going to lose track of which one needs to be turned next, but it's okay. Put a little bit of oil, put the rest of the shrimp. So this is about 2 handfuls of large shrimp that's deveined and deshelled. Put it around, and then in no time at all I'm going to start flipping them. You just want to saute them a little bit, and after I flip them to the other side, what I'm going to do is sit them on their backs where the veins were, because these are so fat that I don't think they're getting enough coverage. We don't want them to cook too long because they have to go back into the sauce for a couple of minutes, right? And literally a couple of minutes. Okay, so let's do that now. And this is where we started the show, right? Where I was putting everything here in the sauce. And I'm just going to go ahead and use my spatula to kind of toss this. Now, Chef Ramsay cooked this with some type of pasta, but we're doing this with white rice. I told you guys already that white rice is in the slow cooker and it's done. I heard it pop a while ago. Let me just go ahead and get everything coated. It's smelling pretty good. Joe says it's stirring up his allergies because of all the pepper that I put in there. But this is really good, guys. So the only thing left to do now is to kill the fire and serve. So now remember what a serving is from my Healthy Selfie book. A serving is a 1/3 cup of grain, okay? If it's rice or pasta, it's a 1/3 cup. And I scooped it to make it look pretty. And then I'm gonna lay my shrimp and a little bit of the juice, the gravy on top of the rice. I was gonna use the whole batch of shrimp, but then I realized that the sauce that I made wasn't enough for the whole batch of shrimp, and I could do like fajitas or something out of that. Honestly, I was afraid maybe this wasn't gonna taste good, so I don't wanna mess up all my shrimp, alright? So here's my plate, a 1/3 cup of white rice, the shrimp and the sauce all over it, guys. So let's go ahead and taste the shrimp. I'm trying to get it with a tomato. Didn't work. I love the taste of the basil. And I have a fresh basil plant. The shrimp is not tough. It's so delicious. Thank you, Chef Ramsay. Although I took my own liberties. Thank you. I've never seen anybody kind of like saute the shrimp separately in another pan and then add it back to the sauce. I'm going to do it that way all the time. I love it like this. It's so tasty. It could be a little bit hotter, like with pepper, but I was afraid to put too much of that chili. He did chili flakes. I just did the ground chili. I really want cayenne for this in the future. But this is the way I'm going to do all my shrimp scampi. Now, I put water instead of broth. I didn't have any broth, but you could put fish broth, vegetable broth, or some kind of beef or chicken broth in it. I put water. That's what I had, and I had that cooking white wine. This is delicious. You guys try this and tell me what you think. Of course, if you like the video that I produced, go ahead and hit the like. That's Joe's phone. Hit the like button because it's free to you and it gets us in the algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm almost at 1,000. You know how I hit the 100,000 a while back, like in what, July, I think? When did I hit the 100,000? Yeah, July. Now I'm almost close to 100,000 plus 1,000. Anyways, guys, don't forget to pick up one of my many books that I have for sale at my website, barepantryshow.com. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Au revoir. This is the